Hi, I'm Rob Carroll. In this video I'm going to be showing you all how the ready goalkeepers are to warm up. First we start with jogging and keeper specific movements. Using only the 16 metres, this allows the goalkeeper to be familiar with his or her home during the game. First we start with a nice jog, being sure the goalkeeper is warm before trying anything too explosive, which can cause injuries. Then we move on to side steps, which are the most common movements for a goalkeeper. These must be perfected. Moving on to back steps. Then we skip using different movements of the arms to warm up the arm muscles and chest. Moving on to the legs, we want to warm these up slowly without too much explosion. Then once warm, we can work on more explosive things. Basic handling. It is important we make a goalkeeper feel comfortable on the ball, which warming his or her body up to the use that is needed for the game. These exercises are to develop technique. You should always do a minimum of 10 of each exercise. Once the goalkeeper is used to these exercises and their hands are warm, you can progress to start with the faster movement of the ball. Passing and familiarity with the ball. In today's game, it is important that a goalkeeper be comfortable with the ball at his or her feet. So naturally, we should involve this in the warm-up. We should start with one-touch passing, and then we can develop into two-touch passing over a longer distance. In this exercise, it's very important for the goalkeeper to keep his body weight forward, not bounce too much, always be on his toes, and an invisible line drawn vertically down the body from shoulders, knees to toes. Also, not snatching at the ball will increase chances of catching it. In this exercise, the goalkeeper is practicing his diving technique and his catching technique at the same time, with the goalkeeper coach passing the ball from left to right. The goalkeeper is catching the ball, standing straight back up and taking the next shot on the other side. This is great practice for a warm-up. Positioning and handling. Now we are working on the goalkeeper's angles for the front post. Even professionals can find this tricky at some times. This is why it's important to be involved in the warm-up. You should always take 3 of each exercise. So that's 3 balls on the ground, 3 balls into the chest, and 3 across the goal. You should always repeat any of this kind of training on both sides of the goal. In this exercise, we have Martin throwing the ball in as though a cross has come in from the right hand side of the goalkeeper. It's important that the goalkeeper meets the ball at the highest point possible, making sure he raises one leg to protect himself. In this drill, we have Martin kicking the ball in. This varies the delivery of the ball, which changes every time you receive the ball during a game. We must make sure this happens in the warm-up as well. Notice, however, the distribution. Once the cross has been caught, the goalkeeper is throwing the ball out instead of rolling it. It is good to incorporate 2 parts in a warm-up. First, you have the cross catching, and then you have the distribution with the throw. In the drill before, we had cross catching, and then a nice roll out. In this drill, we're working on goal kicks. It's important for a goalkeeper not to try too hard in this. A good goal kick is a great confidence builder. A bad goal kick can destroy a goalkeeper's game in a split second. This is why during the warm-up I would encourage goalkeepers to kick maybe 50% to 75% of their total strength. This gives you more accuracy, and it also builds the confidence up. Now we're working on rolling back passes. It's more important than accuracy in this to get height and distance on the ball. With height and distance, that means the goalkeeper and the rest of the team can get set for a new attack, or to get set in defence and form shape. Height and distance is better than accuracy in this instance.